Hello everyone, my name is Damien, the owner and operator of DK Film Studios, and we've got another development log. Let's get on into this. So we've got a lot to cover. Probably going to notice the light behind me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll get to that in a moment. I'll explain why in a moment. You'll find out why in a moment. Don't worry about it. Just ignore that. Focus on me. Okay. So we've got a couple of things to go over. First up, the untitled dystopian short film. I've started to come up with a story for that. I'm liking where it's going. It is quite interesting, and I feel like it's very topical for some of the stuff that's going on at the moment, so we'll have to see how that all plays out, but hopefully I can, depending on how things develop in the coming months, I might have to fast track this film. We'll see. We'll see that. We'll get into that when I get to that point. I have started figuring out some ideas for it, and how we got to where that is there. I'm going to be looking into history to help with figuring out how we got to that point and what's going on in there. I don't want to get too much into that because I'm still figuring out the details and what points of history I want to explore to use as a reference for this. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this. There's not much to go over. So now nothing in development at the moment. But on to pre-production. It's the search, and I introduced to you the one, the only, Amber, the author and the creator of the world that we are filming in. Yeah, she's here for the weekend. We're gonna be working on some shit. To get this film, help with this film. So before we get on into what's going on with the search, I've got a couple questions first, so you guys can get an idea of what on her thoughts about this whole project. So, how does that? Yeah. How does it feel to have a film based in your world?
I mean, dream come true, right?
Yeah.
That was the plan. From the start.
Yes, it's more of a short film, but hey, it's a film
right?
in the world. So what are you looking forward to the most and the least with this film?
Well, way to pick a hard question for the second one. Damn.
That's the best
I don't know. I guess least would probably actually be acting in it, because I can't act. Fun fact: I don't act.
Yeah, she's more of a writer, not an actor, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make this work.
I wanted to be an actor, but the anxiety got in the way of that.
Yes.
Looking forward to the most. I don't know, just seeing it, I guess. I mean, I get to have all the costume pieces.
Yeah, for your character.
For my character, I get to dress up, play pretend. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm gonna be appearing in the background as some rando.
Yeah, but it's a good rando.
Yes. So as mentioned, we will be working on some stuff for this film. One of them is, yes, looking for a costume for me to wear. As always, y'all know I'm going to be appearing in the background of my own films. I gotta do it. So yeah. You're welcome to stay while we go for the search. But, is there anything you'd like to know in regard to this film?
No, don't ask me that. I'm not good on the spot.
Alright. So, we have the hunt for the actors are still going on. I know we've been discussing about Taurus.
Taurus is the problem child. I mean, that's true in canon too. He's just the problem child, but I love him all the same.
Yes, we're gonna try to get him in this film. We're gonna try to. The hunt for him is not going well.
I'm hoping with what we've already decided to do that it's gonna get a little bit easier.
Yes. We'll find out, of course. We have grabbed some yeah. Okay, yeah. It's already starting to get a bit warm in here, you can tell, because of the lights.
The lights. I'm gonna have to take this freaking jacket off. I mean, the sleeves go down really far.
It looks like a poncho on you.
I know. I mean, it's a really big shirt, but it's a cool shirt.
Yeah, it is.
It's got the wings on the back.
Edit that out. Probably not going to.
Come on, you edit things out.
Yeah. Well, all the other actors, meanwhile, have been going pretty well. Backstage has been a bit of a pain in the butt. I tried sending a message to one of the actresses who's going to be playing Dolly. It's like, oh, we'll be a minute, and it was like 10 minutes, and it hadn't sent. I'm like, am I going to have to shorten this message? There's a lot in it, but I might have to. I might shorten it to be like, hey, here's the plan. We're going to do either on Discord or self-tape and just let them know, and they can make the decision. Then I'll request their audition and give them the slide they need, but I will worry about that. I have to deal with that soon as a kind of a top priority. Yes. We've grabbed yeah. The brain is running so fast here.
You've got the other brain cell in the room.
Yes! It's not how we got the extra brain cell.
Sorry, half a brain cell.
Yes, your other half is down in the other part of the state.
Yeah, it is.
So we've grabbed some props for the film. We're going to be, depending on where we, with the first stories, we might see if we can find more. But I've got plans to meet with production designer again in late July to grab some more. Mainly some of the stuff we've grabbed is we're going to be just taking it apart. I've grabbed this old radio. I don't know if I'm probably not going to play the clip of it playing music because it's copyrighted. I do not need Disney on my ass. That's the one thing I don't need. They're already going after AI. I don't want them coming after me.
You want them going after AI, though.
Yes. But yeah, we got that. We got a couple more Nerf guns we're going to be using. We're going to have to spray paint those up as well, but that's fine. It's just par for the course of this. Yeah, pretty much just got to take care of some of the stuff we also have got. And yeah. I visited some of the locations. The first one would cause us to be pulling in illegal because of it's not safe and police would show up.
It's abandoned.
Yeah, the police will show up on the reg. Like I think that they probably just scope that out a lot.
They probably have like a cruiser like parked outside of it.
Or some just like they'll drive by it like every day.
Yeah.
So it's like I do not want to pull in illegal. Do not need to pull in illegal. That would not be great for the studio. So we're not doing that. Amber did find some locations in DC and surrounding it. Further.
In Maryland too.
Yeah, in Maryland, VA.
I went on a deep dive.
Yes, which was very helpful. Very, very helpful. I looked at a couple of them, and that are in DC mainly. There's one that works. But it's used as an art space. There's a part of it that I want to get into, but we can't because it's locked, and I'm a bit upset about that because it would have fit perfectly with the aesthetic for this film. It would have worked perfectly, but we've got some other options. So if that one doesn't work out, we've got other options. We have one in mind we're just gonna go with if we don't hear anything from this location. So we'll have a location. Well, we'll have at least one location figured out, which will be good. That's one of the big concerns right now.
Yeah, locations.
Without locations, we're kind of fucked. So So yeah, that's basically it. Appreciate having you on here. This is awesome.
Perfect timing.
Yes, exactly. Perfect timing. But yeah, you might see her again when we film. You probably will see her again. I'm gonna have to record a devlog for that when we go to actually film. It's gonna be one of those 2 weekends, so you're probably gonna see her. You're gonna see her again. We're gonna have her in this. I'm gonna have some more questions for her. We're gonna get her. Get more of an idea of how she's doing, feeling, and all that before we film, which will be exciting because I know this will be your first film ever to be in.
Yep.
Which is exciting. It's one of mine. Let's go.
I believe you called dibs.
Yes. I would have called dibs even if we made this got made into actual films. Yeah. In Hollywood. I would have
You
done
already called dibs. That was how this started. Like,
yeah.
I want dibs. It's mine. I want to do it.
Yes, because otherwise Hollywood or anyone else would fuck it up.
Oh, for sure.
And I know that if we're gonna get this right, you're gonna have to use me to do this. So here we are.
Here we are.
So, on to the other stuff. Misunderstanding off in the post. So, heard back from the VFX artist. He was off getting married and was on a honeymoon. So, congrats to this man. Whoop whoop. Happy for him. I should be getting what the first scene is going to look like with the export settings soon. Once I have that, we'll figure out where we're going to go from there. I'm just glad we're getting back to work on this. I was worried for a hot minute. Really worried. But I'm glad we're making progress with this. Thank God. Whew. I'm happy. I'm happy that this is making progress at least. And last but not least, before we get into the dev tracker, Focus 2. I have it up on YouTube. It's ready to go. We're in ready to release mode. Maybe. Let's go. I need to get work on the director's commentary soon. That's going to be fun. It shouldn't be that hard to do, but still, I'm going to have to sit down and do that. I've got a couple weeks before that has to go out, so we should be fine. Should be fine. Just with the search, the past few weeks have just been on this. I kind of want to be, like, not that I don't mind focusing a lot of my time on this film. I also have other films I need to work on, like the Dystopian film, and Focus, and Misunderstanding, and all the other films that are in pre-development and development. So, I need a little bit of time to focus on the film, on other films, but hey, at least I should be able to find some time to moving forward. But we'll have to see, of course. We're going to have to see. But, yeah. That's basically it for all that. To the dev tracker. We'll be going over the release tracker real soon. Once Focus 2 comes out, which will be in 2 weeks from now. As you see, we've updated where I'm at with things regarding the Dystopian. Focus Part 2 is ready to release. Soon enough, that'll be released, and that'll be the next film out. I'm hoping to get a couple more out, 2 more out this year. One of them being Misunderstanding. I'm going to have to talk with the VFX guy to see if we can get it out before the end of the year. We should be able to, though my horrible sense of time, it feels like we're not going to be able to, but that's more of my brain than anything else. So, you know, we're going to, if we talk with him about that, we should be good. But yeah, we've got, you know, what's being worked on is currently being worked on. I need to sit down and with my folks go over when we can film the documentary about the bunny beans. But yeah, basically it. I hope you all enjoyed this. I enjoyed making it for you all. Enjoy having Amber here as a part of this. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe and comment what you're excited to see. Let me know. I'd love to hear what you are looking into seeing. And, yeah. I'll see you all in the next one. Do you want to wave at...
Wave at the camera again? Yeah. Wave at the camera again.